forgot to check the right mic.
Okay, the
It's not-
recording has been
It's not
started
funny
over
the first
again.
time, neither the second time.
Or the third
But
time.
the 17th time.
That's when it's
That's
unexpected.
when you know it's unexpected.
Oh wait, this is an Audacity. Don't actually. I was playing.
Don't believe that. Don't.
That was aimed at
Thank-
John.
Yes, John. He's playing, John. Okay.
Yeah, magic. He's playing magic.
I hope not. I need full concentration on this. This is going to be an exciting episode today. We're going to fight the boss.
Fight the boss. Whoa, hold on. What?
Didn't we end on? Oh,
We were fucking fighting Cthulhu now.
That was
Oh,
oddly
shit,
quick.
already?
Also, thematically, I feel like we should be fighting a different god, for sure.
I don't know. I don't think that's.
I need to start at the bottom and then we go up from there.
No, what we have to do is we find our encounter with Cthulhu, befriend him, and have him fight Aster. Make this a kaiju battle.
No, I'm sorry,
I mean,
but
Cthulhu loses that fight.
I mean, look, if we
Also,
believe in
here's
it
the
hard
thing.
enough.
Huster's not a kaiju.
Fair point. But I mean, like Dreamland, I'm pretty sure he could find something.
No, Huster's 6 feet tall.
I'm sure there's a way he can wiggle his way out of that.
Just wear more yellow robe over his robe and he just looks taller.
Actually, he just controls anything yellow.
That's not really his power, is it? What the fuck?
Oh man,
That is one of his powers.
He sure.
Oh god!
He's old Green
Hey, did you
Lantern's
know
worst
that your
enemy.
bones are yellow?
Oh my god. Look, that's some arbitrary ass nonsense, but fair. Can Green Lantern kick his ass? I want a Green Lantern to kick
Not
his
the old
ass.
Green Lantern, because the
Green
old Green Lantern's weakness was yellow.
Modern Green Lantern.
Did
the
you ever
current
wait?
Green
Have you
Lantern
ever
cannot
seen
kick
the
his
comic
ass at
strip?
all.
Have you ever seen the comic strip of Green Lantern in a yellow room? That was set up by Batman, because even Batman paints his costume yellow, and that's how he subdued Green Lantern.
Now, the original Green Lantern was weak against wood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So effectively, just make a yellow wooden stake and you can kill either one of them.
There you go.
I didn't hear your joke.
I'm surprised.
I was
you
trying
haven't
not
said
to say
anything
that one.
about Ghost.
What's
Gideon,
that?
John?
I killed a man with this pinky.
Look, for those of y'all who couldn't hear, Ghost Gideon in the far off realms of the corner, picking up on both Viv and Don's mic, presumably. So that you could just use a number 2 pencil.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, no, I did.
Wait, was it with this thumb or with this pinky?
Okay.
I can't remember.
Justin, I think you're hung up on something completely different.
Does Green Lantern lose his powers if you point out that bile is yellow?
What if you point out that bones are yellow?
Bones aren't yellow.
I have seen bone.
They're brown.
Brown is just dark yellow.
Technically, brown is orange.
Oh, so bones are greedy is what you're saying.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's all white at the end of the day.
Okay, so
Oh.
let's just get started because today is a very exciting day.
Are we starting a new book?
Spoilers.
Spoilers!
Okay, so yeah, let's just jump right into it. Hey guys, and welcome back to the Infinite Adventures podcast. How is everyone doing today?
Highly amused.
I don't know, I'm just happy for no reason.
I can tell.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I just remembered. I have to go to work at 6 in the morning tomorrow. I'm
I'm-
not happy anymore.
I'm
Gotta
ready.
work on Memorial Day.
Woo!
Yeah, but I get paid extra.
I don't think I get paid extra though. So, woo! Free market.
Woo!
How's everyone else doing today? You know, today is a weird day to record. We usually don't record Sundays, and we're recording on a Sunday.
Oh yeah, guys, I have to leave and go call my mom.
Stop! That was not funny the first time. You scared the hell out of me the first time because you said it with such a straight face too. You're like, guys, I gotta call my mom. I'll be back in an hour. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, sometimes that call takes 2 hours.
Don't scare me like that.
I don't even have an hour conversation at home with my mom. Have you been getting enough sleep? No? Change that.
My sleep schedule is fucked.
Okay, how's everyone else? Justin, you good? You good? I don't think you said anything. Are you good?
I did say something. I said I was
I
good.
didn't hear that. I didn't hear that.
Okay, well, I am good, sir. David.
That's all I care about. I
Infinite
care.
Adventures.
I care that y'all have a at least okay day.
How are you today, Mr. David?
I'm pretty mad. I didn't get a lunch today, and I was really mad. So,
But did you get dinner?
I mean, no, because I literally came from work and sat down in front of the computer. So, baby's hungry, but I did just finish a cup of coffee. So, I hope that does something.
It'll keep you awake.
It'll keep you awake and
Not with the stick.
You'll have the taste of coffee in your mouth for the next 4 hours.
I'm okay
now.
with that.
Congratulations.
I love coffee.
I wouldn't be. Oh,
I love
God.
coffee. Okay.
Do you need some mints that are coffee flavored?
I don't
I
think
like those, though.
it has to be straight out of a cup of coffee. I don't think
The coffee teat?
The coffee kettle.
Did I break you? I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
I think I killed him.
Murder.
I'm just imagining.
This is what happens when you don't give David food.
I'm just imagining.
Whoa, hold on.
Just sucking on a coffee bean like a knuckle. Okay.
Do you want me to be the DM for this session?
I mean, anybody can really DM now. I mean, we're pretty much putting a close on this adventure path. This book. I mean, not
about to
not
say,
the
damn.
adventure path.
So the first 3 books is Birth, I presume. I don't know what the other 2 steps before getting close is.
Oh god.
Oh, it's Conception. No, it's fucking Conception, Birth. There's some steps they're missing. I don't know.
Why are we talking about this?
I don't know.
I'm
I don't know. Look, look. I tend to like just talk and go on tangents, and I'm half expecting David to go, "Hey, everybody, it's the Infinite Adventures podcast." That's how I always. How things
Well, I
always
mean, aren't you
go.
the DM today? Like,
No, I'm not the DM. I don't want to be the DM. I'm not prepared. And if I was DM, I'd be slightly more
Well,
prepared.
you're half as prepared as I am then. Okay, so I mean, I don't really know where to start. I mean, last time we left off, we just finished this epic battle. It was like the clone saga for Infinite Adventures, except good. At least I hope it was good. I hope y'all thought this was good. If not, then I apologize. This is now just the clone saga.
Hey, David. I know of a place where you can start.
Where?
You can start with hello and welcome to Infinite Adventures.
Did
didn't
everyone
say it.
just started listening to me speak? I already did that like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Okay, I just want to make sure
He
everyone's on the same page.
He did.
Now.
Oh, you did, because then you asked how's everybody. Oh,
God, where are you today, John? I'm the one that's supposed to be confused. I'm hungry.
I'm normally where I am right now. You're just noticing for the first time.
Okay, so yeah, last session we left off. Last session we finished the battle we had against our evil nightmare doppelgangers, basically. I want to say I think I put up a pretty good fight. A little bit of misplays here and there with certain characters. Probably should have, made different choices. But at the very end, the important thing happened, and that is, y'all won the battle.
We should have had both Nestle and Evil Nestle duke it out blind.
Just with their minds. just going at it.
Any particular reason why you
Eventually,
wanted
Anya would have started throwing bombs at evil Nestle.
You should have had a vision moment where you just have a philosophical debate with yourself. I guess spoilers for the MCU.
So yeah, so we went ahead and finished the battle, and everyone kind of received everything they needed. Brackish got his seed back, and instantly shoved it back into his chest, forming forming a new seed basically. And Zal got a somewhat of like a crystal orb with something that belongs to him. Not 100% sure what it is, but he knows it belongs to him. And the important ones, not saying that the other ones were important,
It's my orb. It belongs to me.
but the
It was made for me.
But the reason why y'all took on the quest, the reason why y'all went through this whole experience, was to retrieve the lost memories of Nestle and Assad, which we can finally say you remember your whole life again. There was some memories you wish you didn't get back. You would have been happy not remembering, but sadly, this is not a candy store where you can choose your favorite things. You get everything back. That is basically where we left off, with y'all re-emerging from the lake with all your memories. Today's gonna be an easy day for me. I'm just gonna sit back and listen. The game is yours. What do you? Please explain how your characters are at in the moment, mentally, where y'all at the moment.
First question is, where are we physically?
Yeah, we're physically in the Dreamlands in a lake right now. Assad wakes up from his experience that he just had, and he is gripped with joy, tears coming down his eyes, and he is. I don't know if we had already stopped recording by the time I said this last time, but he is hugging Nestle right now.
I think you shouted that out before we ended, but yes, I think you did say something like that.
And I mean, I don't know how Nestle's processing this before I start saying just shouting shit.
Nestle, before Assad hugged him, was like kind of like, you know how like you're on the ground, right? But like putting your hands on the ground, essentially. You just having his tears come out of his face, just thinking about how everything's just come together and how everybody, like how it's all come to this moment, and he is overjoyed, but also he is sad because he also gets all the memories that he knows he'll never have with Hershey again, like all those moments.
Zal is trying. It's not like there's anything about orbs with souls in them that he would know. He's still mildly panicked yet relieved, if that makes sense. Like he's relieved that he has it, but now he's like slightly panicked, trying to, I don't know, maybe follow like Brackish's example and just pushing it into his body at different points, like his head and chest and stuff. His knee. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a basically what you're doing is just shoving a glass orb into yourself. Then you're just trying to push it in, but I mean, again, it's just a glass orb.
Okay, question. Does the orb look like it's filled with the blue mist?
Yes, it swirls
Or does it look
around,
like-
almost mimicking a liquid at certain points.
Anya hands him a small hammer from her alchemist's lab. Maybe try drinking what's inside.
I'm scared to break it, if I'm being honest.
I don't really have any other ideas for you. I make things that people drink.
I mean, give me like a craft, I guess.
Oh, craft is really good for Anya. 40?
I mean, the container itself looks to be just a standard glass orb. It's not. I mentioned it looks like, or it's the size of like the orbs that they use in fortune telling. But it's not as thick. It's a very thin glass orb, and you don't see anything special about the orb itself. It's just a glass,
Like as thin as, say, the glass for a thing of alchemists.
yeah. You can kind of compare it to like the containers you use for your bombs, or the container you use for your your alchemist fire, stuff like that.
So she's actually going to get on her file. I mean, from what I can tell, the glass around the mist and liquid there at the bottom, almost the same kind as I would use if I were making a thing of alchemist fire. It's also the same kind that I use for the catalysts for my bombs. She gets out a file. I suppose we could file down a spot where you could get it with the hammer and just knock out that spot without breaking the whole thing.
I suppose.
She hands over the file.
I will attempt to make a small cut in it.
While it is a thin glass, it is pretty tough. But if you do it for a few minutes, you start to see like basically wherever you're filing at, you start to see it like start to like crack open a little bit, and then at a certain point, you finally the filing tool finally breaks into it, and as it does, you just see this whole liquid gaseous mixture just starts to spin in itself, and it just settles at the bottom as a glowing liquid, like it's emanating light.
I pause for a moment, and then I think I drink it.
You drink it?
Anya's writing everything that she's saying as far as this
Why
goes
not?
in a little notebook.
If it is my soul, it's supposed to be in me, right?
That
the soul goes in the stomach, right?
You're actually supposed to eject it through your veins. You miscorrected that. You actually lose 5
shit.
levels.
Shit. As you digest your own soul. Shit.
I mean, if you want to get technical about it, a soul is just a type of spirit, and spirits have the root word, the Latin root word that means breath. So, wouldn't it be breathing it in?
You just reminded me of my favorite Magic the Gathering joke, which is anytime there's a blank aspirant, it's just like, that means it breathes that. So, like, there's a card called Blood Aspirant. Every time it gets played, I'm just like, that means it breathes blood.
I think that is kind of what I was gonna say. Is that as it enters your mouth, it doesn't actually travel down your throat. It kind of just like it goes in, and it kind of you just feel something starts to enter your body, I guess. And as the last drop hits your tongue, you recover all your lost levels.
Heck yeah, I can finally remove this energy drain.
So how did it taste?
It didn't exactly. How does the inside of your mouth taste, I suppose?
Like shit.
What are you eating?
Well, John, maybe stop eating shit.
It really depends on how easy of access I've had to the proper supplies. Most of the time I keep it tasting pretty much like mint.
Can I just retcon since Sirocco said that?
Oh god. No.
Well, I'm retconning it as that. Nobody acknowledged that, and we just kept on moving on.
But I think I get what you're trying to get at with that.
Yeah, it wasn't just mine, it was me.
So you just drank yourself?
In a manner of speaking, I suppose.
Assad, kind of like as we're like popping back to reality and just kind of like adjusting, or not reality, but you know, from that trip, adjusting back, kind of looks around and looks at a Nestle, and he just kind of like smirks a bit, and he's like, Nestle, did it work for you too?
Yeah, it did.
He kind of like looks down now, and just kind of like looks horrified for a second. I'm sorry about Hershey. I did it was me that killed him, but I seem to have not been fully in control when that happened.
What ended up happening?
I mean, I punched him in the chest, Nestle.
Yes, but what caused you to
Oh.
punch
Oh.
You're gonna play out the whole scene for him? So I punched him with my left hand, and then
him?
I got up,
yeah.
and then I punched
like-
him in my right hand.
No, it's just like I punched him through the chest. He died. You know that. No. You know, I'm glad that Karagor is dead, because if he was still here, I would have killed him.
So it was Karagor.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain
Of
it
course
was
it was.
that. Do you remember when he would cast that spell on people that would make them kill each other?
Oh,
Yeah.
It wasn't that.
It wasn't that. Well, this is Assad's interpretation of what he thought it was.
It was probably more like.
Oh no, it was the
charm person.
book. Chains of Night.
Ah.
Hypnosis.
I mean, it could have been anything, but that's just my guess. Considering the Shadow Karagor seemed to have tried to do that earlier, at least from the way he wiggled his fingers. Don't think that I don't know what kind of spells y'all are casting. I recognize what y'all are doing. He lies to
I
me.
don't cast spells, Assad. Here, have a potion. I mean, an extra.
Oh yeah, I need one of these right now. That hits the spot. Hey, should we get out of the water?
Crap! Did I just give you my poison? My bad. What?
That's not healing potion, it's contact poison.
Oh, my bad. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah. By the
Come
way,
on.
but no, seriously.
your toes and fingers are all wrinkly.
Of course. No, but yeah.
Oh no, you grew an extra limb.
Have I always had 3 arms? No. But yeah, no, I get out of the water. Hop Tup stream's over, guys.
Oh, we're gonna
This'll
lose
get
all our
some.
viewers.
Rip.
that had no place actually being funny.
So how you two feeling?
Well, better for one. Also kind of, man, it's tough. It's weird.
It's a new experience, I guess. Quite
Well,
literally.
Brackish over there is all flowers right now. Brackish is currently covered in flowers.
Somebody's very happy over there. Or is he reproduced? I don't understand plants. Anyways.
Don't think too hard about it.
I've heard that Gorons actually don't reproduce.
All I know about plants in general is that flowers are usually anyways. No, but it was odd at first, being kind of bombarded with all that, just experiencing a lot at once. It was honestly an interesting and fun experience, to say the least.
10 out of 10, we'll
got
do
to
again?
relive some negative horror. Got to experience some negative, horrifying shit like murdering a man. It was very vivid. Also got to experience seeing Layla, my wife, and Fatima, and this is John forgetting the kids' names. Nazli.
You could have made up
and-
new names that I
I
would
think it was
have
the
known.
first name. No, I had names for them, and the boy.
Boy, that's his name. The boy.
Well, I mean, give
No,
yourself
I'm
an
gonna keep
axe.
that.
And
I'm
you're
gonna
very
keep
close
that.
to being Kratos.
No, I'll keep that in. Just kind of like he kind of just like scowls a bit, just like, and the boy. Huh? You know, I have memories now, and I realize that I have a troublemaker back at home. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that when I get back.
The troublemaker?
Yeah.
Is it? The
Yes.
boy? Yeah, I see. The boy train stops for no... Oh my god.
The boy train stops for no one.
Yeah, that just sounded really wrong for some reason.
I mean,
My
I
head.
was just thinking of like Bart Simpson, but sure.
Well, it's going to be a doozy telling Freeling about this.
No, I mean, it ain't gonna be a doozy. It's gonna be a breeze. Hey, we're done. We're gonna stop going back to the Dreamlands. Fuck that.
You don't want to go back and deal with the little hag?
Oh shit! Yeah, we.
You know, there's a few people in the Pathfinder Society who'd be glad to destroy that little staircase icon.
Yeah, that, and also, hey, Anya, I know you love selling things. And Zal, I know that you love knowing things. You want to keep this whole getting here thing a secret? Because it seems kind of terrifying. I feel like it would be worse for people to come over here. Would you not think that?
Oh yeah, I don't think they should ever meet the Mad Poet.
I mean, this area specifically, sure, but the Dreamlands don't appear to be entirely secret if Nestor and Brix are anything to go by.
I was planning on reporting all the information to the Pathfinder Society.
Fair point, fair point.
So them having information on this gives them an entire plane that they can potentially find a way to go to and study, which some of them would absolutely love doing.
Anything else y'all wish to do in the Dreamlands? Or are we officially calling it a wraps in the Dreamlands?
Well, we could probably drop our stuff off with the
Oh wait,
Echo,
we do know
with the leftovers of Count Laos.
How far away from there, though?
It took y'all about 6 hours to get to here, but this is when you were being guided by someone who knew how to get here.
Yeah, this is mostly we can wake up, then go to sleep, wake up in the caravansary, drop our stuff off with him, ask him to keep an eye on it.
I mean, that narratively speaking, that's a lot. That's clunky.
I want to at least do that with the Chaos Emerald if Adiastri can't bring it.
I mean, like, if we try to go back, how long would that take?
Well, the thing is, you don't know how time works. I mean, sure, when you've popped in and stayed there for hours, and y'all came back, it was pretty much 1 for 1, or sometimes it was a little bit longer. But what if you go in there as a quickie, and then it's actually been like another whole day you've been gone?
Well, Anya, if it's any consolation, I mean, we plan on coming back here when we're all done with all this, so we can always just come back some other time. We still have to deal with the, Caviandra.
Also, I would like to deal with that fucking Rasputin.
We don't have to do that.
We don't have to. I want
He's
to.
not hurting anybody that's not going near him. We can leave him alone.
He hurt us.
Then don't go near him. We don't have to bother him. He's like a crocodile. You just don't touch us when they're in nature. You just leave them alone and they won't touch you.
Okay, so we'll be going and killing someone named Caviandri?
Caviandra, yeah.
And why can't we also go back and kill Rasputin?
Okay, that's Caviandra currently, at this very moment, has slaves right now. There is a very big difference between dealing with her and dealing with him. Yeah, if the crocodile, I gotta not use the metaphor. If Rasputin was selling souls, I would go and kill him too. But he's not doing that to my knowledge. So I'm gonna remain ignorant about him because, again, crocodile. Bro, you know what? No, Anya, if you desperately want to deal with Rasputin, I will cheer you on in the living world.
I want to steal his sparkly rocks.
To be fair, the Yellow King did tell us not to mess with him. Doesn't really bother anyone unless you go in there. So, yeah.
All right. Well,
Anya's pouting.
I think it's time to head on back right now. I think now is a good time.
Oh, right. We need to wake
Yeah.
up.
Okay. Do we need to make
I
checks
sure
or
do
we
hope
just don't
not.
do it?
So, before we continue going forward, before I forget, I got some stuff to show y'all. I got some pics. So, I didn't do it for the last book, I think. No, wait. I didn't do it for the first book. I did something for the second book where I did commission a photo to be done, and that's the photo I think you can see like on our Facebook page, and it's the painting that's what's the name of the painter? I know it started with an L. I just can't remember his name. I think it's like
Leonardo.
It's not Leonardo.
DiCaprio.
I can't remember his name at the moment. I know it started with an L. He drew the painting.
Oh, are you talking about? Oh, the character.
Yeah.
I think we just decided to call him L because we couldn't pronounce his name.
Probably. I don't remember. But
The artist who actually drew it, his name is Alex Gavrilas.
Oh no! I mean, yes. But I was talking about the character that he had in the show. He in the recording or this what we're doing in the story. He drew a picture of what seemed to be, I think it was Anya, Nestle, and Assad, with standing amongst.
Nope, it was Karagor, Nestle, and
it was
Assad.
Anya, Nestle, and Assad.
Yeah, it was Anya.
Standing upon a hill, watching a city that has 3-star stars, burning, while a ominous creature stood in the background. Now there was a tease to Karagor because he was in the crowd with what looked to be a bunch of other people. Those would be like foreshadowing, like anytime your character would die, you know, your replacement character would be actually one of those persons standing in the crowd. For this book, I went ahead and ordered another commission. I ordered 2, mostly because I thought the first commission wasn't gonna go through, but I ended up going through, and so I had already ordered another commission. So I was like, I'll just keep them both and see what each artist did. I'll show you the first one I got. I got this one about 3 weeks ago, and then I got the second one 2 days ago. I think it was on Friday. It was Friday. Because I was a little bit upset because like, damn, I was hoping to get on Thursday so I can show y'all, but we gotta wait 2 days. That's not that bad. But okay, so this is the first image I got, and it was depicting the battle we were gonna have in the Oasis. They were pretty awesome. I gave them like little information on what I wanted, but they pretty much got what I was trying to explain. So this is of the Nightmare clones coming out. So this is the first one.
Who's the first one by? We'll post these whenever they come out, but who's the first one by?
We'll go with the username because I don't know if they want their actual name. Well, they're on Fiverr, so you can find them on Fiverr. Okay, so this is the first one I commissioned, and she was the first one I asked to get the order done, and that's pretty much what I asked for. It's I wanted to make sure you can kind of tell who is who and everyone, and basically this is what supposedly you're supposed to fight, is the Shadow Nightmares version of yourself. So they're supposed to look or resemble more of this than what I described, in a sense. And then you have the ominous yellow eyes piercing in the background, knowing that there is something greater in the horizon.
It's really gloomy. I like it.
Okay, so this one was done by, again, you can find them on Fiverr, by the username Liberty 2001. That's the artist who drew this first one, and then the second one. Okay, so there is one thing. The only one thing wrong about this is one character, and I accepted the order, and it was too late to ask for a change, so I actually photoshopped it. And I'll post both images, and you'll probably be able to tell. So this is the Photoshop version.
Yeah, and I can't tell who's Anya.
Well, you'll be able to tell a lot better when I upload the second one.
Oh, was Anya not in that one?
That should be the second one.
That looks cool. Oh, I see what you did. I like these.
I
Very
still cannot find Anya.
Anya's the one that has breasts, Donovan.
and the narrower hips. Or not hips. Narrower...
Waist. For a second there, I thought that Nestle had a gun.
This is why I had to kind of had to edit or use my limited skills to somewhat edit this picture a bit. So I try to make it seem like it didn't look edited, so I don't know if I accomplished that or not. But yeah, the original post had all of them as, I'm guessing, male characters.
I think it's because they went off of my reference from my drawing, and I just made Anya I just gave Anya small breasts.
Oh, probably then. I mean, I wasn't sure, but
I mean, overall, it is very much a badass.
Oh yeah, it looks really cool.
I love Brackish.
Look, my two favorite things on here.
Fucking Brackish looks
yes,
terrifying.
My two favorite things on here right now, just like looking at this. I want to say two things. The two things that really stand out to me are Brackish. I just love how fucking cool he looks. And Nestle. I just love Nestle's stance on that one. It just looks so cool.
Love Nestle's stance. I'm guessing Nestle's wielding Red Destiny.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's Red Destiny. Because if it was the Sunblade, that would take up half the image.
Yes,
Just can't see Assad.
it's they're holding the weapons that they first entered the Dreamlands with, which at that point was Red Destiny. So,
Oh, who was the artist for this one?
the artist here, username on Fiverr is Teddy09. Teddy09.
I mean, I guess Anya / I'm just gonna say Andros because the original image is definitely a male figure. Is using one of the crystal blades that Anya and Andros have.
I guess I don't see a weapon. They're not supposed to have a weapon. That might be just shadow tendrils because they're shadow creatures.
That's what I'm thinking.
So Assad's supposed to have the spear. He's supposed to have the shield.
Zal.
Saul carries a mithril shield.
Oh yeah, alright.
Mhm.
I forgot.
And they did they did make everyone a little bit more bulkier than they should have. But I mean, I gave him
Oh yeah.
complete freedom. I gave him complete freedom to do it in whatever style he wanted it.
I love how they did Karagor.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Karagor looks like a badass.
Saul's silhouette is not the silhouette of someone with a strength of 6.
Well, he
If
can have brittle
anything,
bones.
Zal looks a little bit buffer than Assad.
Yeah, I want to see this Zal kick some ass. It just your Zal. You know, he crammed books. This one crammed the steroids. But no, I other than that, again, I gave him complete freedom, and I gave him like the most minimum information I could, because I couldn't really explain what I wanted to him clearly. But even when not explaining what I wanted, he hit it out the park. Man. This looks amazing. I mean, even the original one without my little edit thing it's like top tier. And again, I feel like he completely undercharged me on this.
Artists tend to do that sometimes.
Yeah, but yeah, I was expecting to pay maybe double the price for something like this.
I will say two things real quick. One, when you get the chance, if you want to go ahead and, if you don't, I will post it in the Paizo channel that we're in on Discord. To show everyone else, that honestly, this thing is real cool. Maybe they'll think about hiring one of these Fiverr artists. And also, got a quick question for you. So this is just so that we can know what we were fighting, right? Do we see? We didn't like this. Doesn't exist like as a portrait by L, does it? Just like. In like not us knowing, you know, like in that scene in Doctor Who where Van Gogh has like the TARDIS exploding, you know what I mean? Like we don't know what's going on, but he's figured it out at some point.
I mean, hey, that could be a fun little retcon. Maybe next time we meet him, he has this drawn up for ya. But no, I did not meant for it to be like that. But I mean, but hey, it could be a thing. It could be a thing, maybe. I actually don't know if we'll see him again.
Just saying, this is how much I like that.
Hold on. Are you? I'm not. You just started streaming yourself, so I assume you're smiling. Oh, you turned it in your desktop background. You know what? It's desktop background worthy.
But no, yeah, I think it looks amazing. If we ever do like make a poster out of it, I don't know which one y'all would want to use. Preferably maybe the original one, and we could just say that is Andros instead. But I don't think. No, yeah, I think Andros was a thing by then. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, like I said, I think I give him 1,000 points on his work because again, I paid for something that I thought was gonna be less epic than this. I felt like I should have paid, like I said, twice, maybe 3 times as much as what he charged me for this. But yeah, I was super excited when I got these, so I hope y'all enjoyed them as much as I did.
No, they're pretty cool. I love these.
Oof, that took up a lot of time, me trying to upload these pictures. But yeah, okay. So we are back from the Dreamland. We wake up and we re-emerge on the ship. It's only been a few minutes this time. Probably like maybe at tops half an hour. And as y'all wake up, y'all just sitting in your little circle that y'all usually form, and we have Freeling. She's just sitting atop of some barrels, like behind y'all, kind of, almost like she's waiting for y'all to. She was waiting for y'all to wake up, in a sense. But yeah, we reawaken in the sailing star.
I mean, nothing's happening now. I'm waking up.
Oh god, I just don't like shouting at as being the first person to talk in every scene. I do apologize.
Nestle gets up and stretches like.
It'll be nice not to have any pressing business in the Dreamlands anymore.
Unless you want to go, I'm like waking up. Unless you want to go back and kill Rasputin or something, but
Please,
again,
we're not starting this
that.
argument again. We already spent an hour.
Why?
No, we're not doing this again.
I mean, Assad, if you're volunteering to
Freeling
help...
jumps in and goes, "Hey guys, you're back pretty soon this time. Oh, please tell me no one died."
Nope, no one died.
Technically, I, Nestle, and...
A tree died.
Technically, 2 trees died today.
Okay, we fought shadow versions of a few of us, and what looked like a tiefling.
Karagor.
I'm guessing that was Karagor.
Yeah, I knocked myself out. That was terrifying.
Honestly, not a bad-looking guy. Yeah, that was really weird.
Yeah.
To watch.
Oh, that was
got
weird
my
to
soul
experience.
back, so that's good.
I was able to appreciate my own swordplay.
How well could you have appreciated that?
I understand how it
No, so
feels.
is that a
How well could you have
euphemism
appreciated
for
that if you
something?
were blind half of the time?
I understand how it feels to get hit with one of my bombs. They're not powerful enough.
Oh yeah, you totally killed Assad with one of those. It was pretty fucking weird. The evil Assad.
Freeling is just standing there with like a complete confused expression over her face. She goes like,
Oh, we also fought a tree that was covered in fruit that was people's
Jesse's
heads.
just like, long story short, we're done with the Dreamland.
For the most part.
For now.
Alright, I'm done with the Dreamland.
Yeah, no, but seriously, yeah, I'm done with the Dreamlands too. I loved experiencing all that. I don't want to die in the real world.
Brackish is just like, I am very much done with that place. I never want to sleep again.
Mood, yeah, same.
Yes, but you have to.
Yeah, and I don't want to sleep ever again. I want to be an awake boy all the time.
Freeling does again look at y'all very confusing. It's like, I swear every time you come back I understand less and less of what y'all talk about.
You still understand more than me.
If you want to wait a couple of years, I'm pretty sure Anya will write all this down as a book or something. I mean, she writes everything down.
Anya just holds up her journal.
Yeah, publish that. I'm pretty sure that'll make a lot of money. Don't actually publish that. Just keep that between you and the Pathfinder Society.
Oh, I'm not publishing the details of the ritual.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I'm glad to hear that this traveling to the Dreamlands nonsense is over with.
You do realize what that means, right? Why we went through the Dreamlands in the first place?
It's so that we can find out who we are, Nestle.
Yes, I know. I was trying to infer that to her. I have my memories back.
You got all your memories back?
Every little gritty detail.
Do you, Nestle? Do you have a significant other, Nestle? Just curious. Don't want to make, I'm just curious. I want to make sure that there's no complications or anything.
Well, I do. She's standing over there.
Wait, is that official? You can't just say that.
I'm talking about Becca. She's standing over there.
Who the fuck is Becca?
Oh, wow. You literally forget me again? How dare you?
There's a Becca here, apparently.
Like,
Wait,
whatever.
I thought you had ended up getting married to a sod in some weird gambling marriage.
Not Nestle.
No, you're talking about Becca.
No, that was Bassam, that the one.
Oh, I'm not trying to hook up with anyone. I'm trying to see if Nestle.
Hey, sweetie, you're back! Jumps on you.
No, I put my arm out preemptively. I'm not married to you. That was a fluke.
Bassam didn't think so.
Okay, I'm not Bassam. Bassam's not me. I am not him. He is not I. We're done.
I don't know what this is, but if this is some kind of weird role-playing thing, I'm into
This is not a weird roleplay thing. Me and you are not a thing. Why do you keep on insisting on this?
Yeah, you and I are not a real thing. Wink.
Yeah, no, for real, yes.
Can you summon Adiastri so we can see if the Chaos Emerald?
Oh, right. Yeah. And so she takes a minute to summon Adiastri.
Anya's watching like a very excited child.
Soroko is too. He wants to know if he can get his cool ass sword.
Same. I want my sword.
Did anything else end up on... Did you hand the other items to Adiastri?
No, I held on to it.
No.
Yeah, we were pretty much just...
We were gonna bring
The Chaos Emerald is the test.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna need to find another summoner if it works.
Oh, you're not going back.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
As Adiastri appears, the emerald is in his hand.
Anya's just immediately, hey Adiastri, can I have that?
He reaches down to you to grab it, and as you
Okay.
grab it, it turns into ash.
Well, damn, that
Anya
was a
puts
waste.
the ash into a vial.
If you put it inside of something organic, can it go through the dream? Come back to the portal?
And it seems like it did go through the Dreamlands. It's just as soon as it was handed off to anyone other than Adiastri, it disappeared.
Or maybe it was still made of whatever Dreamland stuff is made of, and mind stuff doesn't exist in the real world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's just go with that.
Mind stuff and physical plane stuff being not
Compatible.
interactive.
Well, no.
Compatible. Thank
Well,
you.
no, because we fought the tattered man. He came physically from the Dreamlands.
Things can travel.
Yeah, but that was kind of a planar shift.
Yeah. What do you call sending something to the Eidolon plane? I assume he's an Eidolon. Is there an Eidolon plane?
He's from Elysium.
Gesundheit.
Right, that. Azadas are from Elysium.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to dwell on this mystery for very long. Anyways, we've got our result. It wasn't the greatest ideal result we could get, but at least now we know that's a thing. I'm glad we didn't try to bring something alive from the Dreamlands, because it would have died.
If we really want that cool stuff, then we actually have to go to the Dreamlands and such.
I'm not going back there. Look, that lion shield was cool and all, but it can stay there.
Listen, that cloak of spell resistance is worth a lot of money.
I'm not gonna lie, I am a little attached to that sunblade.
That sunblade was so fucking cool.
I know, right?
It's bigger than you, Nestle.
But you could hold it like a butter knife.
Okay.
It was so cool.
Did you see how fast I could swing that thing?
I never got to chop anybody's head
I
off with
missed
that
it
magic
already.
sword.
Is that really the most disappointing thing out of everything?
Well, I guess.
Brackish looks to the captain and is just, well, Captain, I am at your employ fully now. If you'll have me, that is.
No, overboard. You go overboard. I'm just kidding.
Speaking of which, I think I'll be needing that Red Destiny back.
I'm more used to the bow anyway. Thank you for letting me borrow it.
No, thank you for using it.
Anya just kind of speaks up. We can probably get some decent weapons in port after I sell some things. We actually have a fair bit of money.
So Casimir's our next stop, right?
She does inform y'all, and if y'all look around, y'all see that there's like the landscape has drastically changed now. It's no longer looking like a foresty place. It actually starting to look like, there's now you're entering somewhere where there's people actually living. There's you see buildings being built, or like the how you call it, the frameworks of buildings as like they're getting ready to be constructed. You start to see, or you start to actually hear like voices in the distance, and now you're entering Casimir, the city. And she when Freeling does inform us, like, well, actually be just a few hours. We'll actually officially be in Casimir, in the docking district, I guess. So if there's like any last minute things you need to take care of up here on the boat, I would tell you to rush them, because then after that, that's she gets a little bit sad as she's saying this. Like, that's pretty much it. Our travels are over.
Yeah, I'll still see you around though. Oh fuck, I winked in real life.
Sorry. Justin, we're not in the same room. We're not all in the same room.
Nestle winks. Yeah?
Anya thinks for a moment, then reaches into her bag, pulls out a small pouch, and hands that to the captain as an apology for the damages that I caused the first time we tried to go into the Dreamlands.
No, there's no need for this.
It's just a couple of shield potions.
Oh, like I thought you were actually handing her like money.
No, it's something far more useful to her than
Oh,
that.
like I thought like for repairs maybe. Okay, she'll take them off your hands, I guess. And she was like, I will. I recommend y'all pack up your belongings. Like I said, we'll be officially in Casimir in about 2 hours.
Dang, time really does flow. No, it does really pass by pretty quick.
Well, before
Yeah, once we get there, I'm going to have to check at the aviary for my raven.
before we set off to, go prepare, I'd like to tell everybody something. So, in my dream, I did receive some woman talking to me, and she told me to come find her, and that we had to find Loss's friend in order to do so.
Did you get his name? Or their name?
So you're saying once we find Laos's contact,
It'll be.
While we question him, we've got a few extra questions for him.
This is indeed true.
And y'all do have their name. That was not given to you in the dream, but y'all do have their name.
You have their name? Okay. Well, I do think this may be the same person that helped us in the asylum, Assad.
DM, is that correct? The lady who kept on giving us information?
Could be.
Yes, I did say it was a very familiar voice to you. If you take time to think about it, yes, you do recall the voice sounding just like the one in the asylum.
Yes, I do remember her.
The old lady in your dreams in the asylum?
Yes, it was definitely her, at least from what I can muster.
I'd really like to meet her, find out how she did that.
Yeah. Well, it looks like I have to go pack up, and while that happens, I'm going to go visit Freeling.
Yeah, I'd best pack up the lab.
Few hours pass, like I said, and y'all reach Casimir. Was there anything specific you wanted to speak about, Nestle?
I want to spend some time with her, that's all, really.
So my thing is, do y'all really not remember the name of the friend?
I may have written it down, but I wrote it down somewhere else, so...
My notes are on the hard drive of a laptop that is very dead.
Okay.
It's not like a relative of his or anything, is it?
Okay, I'll type it in because we went over this the first time I pronounced it. I could not figure out how to pronounce his name, but once y'all see it, y'all will.
Los's friend?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant the name of her. I thought her name.
No, you don't know her name. She never gave her
yeah,
name out.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Los's friend. I forgot his name, but I do remember writing it down.
I mean, once y'all see it, y'all will remember it because it took us a while to agree on what to call him.
Oh, fuck this again. Yeah, I can tell I forgot.
Yakniam Mun.
Myaknian Mun. If saying his name...
Can we just call him
Yakniam.
Macman?
It said so.
God, it's... Trying to say his name feels like actively putting peanut butter in your mouth. Myaknian Mun. Myaknian Mun. Myaknian.
We had just
Macnian.
agreed to call him Mun.
Mackie. Mun. Yeah.
I guess we call him Mackie.
You know what? I'm gonna call him Eminem.
Eminem.
God
I
damn.
mean, whatever helps y'all remember it, I'm okay with that.
I'm just gonna call it Miak Mun. That's probably easier. Yeah, Miak Mun.
Honestly,
yeah,
it sounds like you're trying to speak Egyptian.
So if y'all just as a quick explanation on him, because I don't know if y'all quite remember him. In the mansion, y'all found a letter addressed to Laos from Mun, saying that he was the one that located the location of the Necronomicon, and that and he had told him that the only thing is that the Necronomicon is written in a different language, and that he knows the language. I think he specified that Count Laos doesn't know how to read Necro, but Mun does know how to speak and read Necro. So he had said that upon locating the book, he will help him translate it if he need. He will help him translate it, basically. And you know that Mun lives in Casimir. So, and you just arrived. You're just arriving to Casimir. So basically, yes. But this mysterious woman told you that you must find her. You must stop Laos, but to do that, find his friend. Find Laos's friend. He knows where you should go next. So yeah.
Yeah, along the way, Anya's just gonna be like to Assad and Zal since Nestle's busy. Okay, so I do have a few things that I need to take care of once we get in town. Selling some stuff, seeing if my bird's at the aviary, sending off my current report because it's been like months.
So errands, basically. We're just gonna do some errands real
Yeah,
quick.
while I'm doing that, do y'all mind doing information gathering on that Eminem guy?
Do you not remember how to say Myak Mon?
I just don't want to say it. It feels weird in my mouth.
It's not that difficult. You just enunciate when you say it. Myak Mon.
Okay, so we're going to go find mac and cheese, right?
Yes!
Yeah.
Anya immediately picks up Nestle in a hug. Yes!
Anya, how is this so difficult for you? You, on a whim, just...
It's not difficult, it's just effort.
You put effort into making your fucking bombs!
That's fun.
Oh, God.
No.
We've discussed this. I am never going to be fully mature, Assad.
If Andres could be mature, too, then I'd be fine with that, but... Alright.
To be fair, Andres is what I hold back most of the time.
Actually, this is something that I've been thinking about for a minute here. So, Sirocco talks to Brackish, and I presume that we can do this at some point during these 2 hours. I don't know. Freeling, if she's still around somewhere. Hey, Freeling, I know that you kind of already let Brackish on as a crew member here. I don't really have anywhere to go right now, but I know I can be useful if I stick around for a bit. Is there any way that maybe I can stay around on the ship for a while?
I do need a stable cleaner.
There are horses in here?
No horses.
They're not horses you're cleaning after.
Oh, God.
No, she was like, I'm not gonna argue with that. If you want to be part of the crew, if that is what you really wish, then I don't mind adding you on. I will say we don't do holidays. There's no vacations. You must put in 3 weeks in advance for your days off.
Oh, and our health plan is called Brackish.
We just opened up a health plan option.
Brackish walks up. Hello, I am the health plan option.
Do you need to have been working for at least 3 months to have access to it?
I think
Brackish will not heal you unless you're a veteran member of the crew.
Oh, God.
I think you've worked
Feels so
enough times to earn this privilege. But no, yes, if that is what you if that's what you truly wish, then welcome aboard.
All right. You're not being serious about the whole vacation thing, are you?
I joke about many things, but when it comes to vacations, I don't joke about that.
Yes, no, I was told about the 3 weeks in advance as well.
All right, cool. That's not gonna vibe against my sporadic ongoings, but sure.
Who are you gonna call? HR? I'm HR.
Of course, there is a degree of shore leave once we get finished with loading and unloading.
Oh no, I'm just being facetious. I don't mind at all.
You're free to explore any city we land.
Hell yeah. Oh, like this one.
It goes like, she really does walk up to Jesse and goes like, Jesse, what's your plan?
I don't know. I think I might just pick a direction and fly until I find something interesting, honestly.
Are your wings still out?
I don't think she can put it doesn't say that I can put them away.
Okay. Well, she says like, well, from the looks of your, of what has happened to you, that should be a pretty easy thing for you to do now.
Brackish thinks for a moment, then points out towards the open water. Out that direction is a city of undead.
I'd rather stick to land where I can, land.
I don't blame you.
She does so you.
That was just the first interesting thing that I thought of.
The thought is appreciated, Brackish.
She does remind you, it's like, you always have a home, if you wish, with the clerics. With the who do we stop with? What was his name? It sounded like Emlo. Oh, I forgot the name of the dude.
It's Emlo, isn't
Emlo? Emlo?
it? EMLO. I thought
it is Emlo.
Yeah,
Okay, I was thinking about Umlo. Yeah, Emlo.
You always think about Umlo.
Yeah.
It's like,
Wasn't Nestor with them too?
Yeah, it was. It's like don't forget, like, if you do if you do want a place to call home, you can stay with us here if you wish. Other than that, if you're wishing just to spread your wings and see where the wind takes you, then I wish you safe travel.
I mean, Clerics of Desna doesn't sound too bad, but if I'm going to go follow some Clerics of Desna, why pick just one place? She is the goddess of travelers, you know?
That is very true.
But wouldn't you travel around everywhere if you were on a boat?
Not on this boat. We only travel up and down the Salem River.
Well.
Oh, and don't forget, if you do encounter them, is Nestor with them, or
That was the last.
am I thinking
No,
the
that
wrong
was
thing?
the last time y'all saw him was with the clerics.
Make sure to tell Nestor that we killed Brex.
Oh, you know what? Why not that be my first stop? I don't have to stick around with them, but, like, I'm sure they'd want to know.
At the very least, Nestor would want to know. From what Assad and Nestle told me, Nestor was really concerned about that Brex lady.
He probably didn't want her to die.
She did betray us, though. So I'm just saying,
This is also
given
true.
the fact that he didn't like her,
that.
yeah, like I
Yeah.
don't feel any remorse in her death because she did try to kill us at some point.
don't get me wrong. She betrayed us, so
I felt
don't
bad
I
at.
mean, Brackish
bad
did
about
most of the
that.
work that
Yeah, I
time.
felt bad at some point when she seemed like a genuinely nice person who just wanted to leave. But then the moment when she betrayed us, I was like, oh, I can see why.
Well,
I
she
can see why
betrayed
Nessa
that
thought
because
you were
she
a piece of
wanted to
shit.
leave, and she didn't think y'all were gonna be, sufficient enough to accomplish that mission.
And she sided with a giant tentacle monster. In any situation, that's always the morally wrong decision.
I mean, in her defense, she did spend like a good minute watching y'all punch each other. So, I mean, can you really blame her?
The only time,
Yes.
the only time when trusting the tentacle monster is an okay thing is if it's venom, and that's about it.
And even him we're cautious about.
You're gonna find more good tentacle monsters just to send them to you.
Anti-Venom is a good tentacle monster.
Kind of. Okay. So, a few hours pass. We're having this nice conversation, and she finally gives a last shout. We're in 5 minutes we'll be docking. Make sure you grab all y'all stuff. She finally pulls up to the port, and we are officially in Casimir. She kind of walks up. She follows y'all off the boat. I guess everyone kind of joins in as they walk off. It was like, well, I will be here for just a few more days, just to restock everything. Of course, I might not need to purchase that much since I have you now. Pat's brackish on the back, but still, we can pick up a little bit of some material and some rations.
Some meat rations would be suggested.
But then, yeah, we'll be heading out in about 2 days. After that, that's if y'all don't come back and visit, then I guess this is farewell.
I doubt that it's a permanent farewell. I do plan on opening a caravan after all. And a caravan that has a trade deal going with a merchant ship sounds like a pretty good idea.
And then, as y'all are giving your goodbyes, I guess, shaking hands, giving hugs, whatever. In the distance, you hear someone running, like, wait, and he finally gets up to you, like, oh, God, I've been waiting for y'all for hours. Wait, excuse me. Is this the vessel known as the Sailing Starling? with the Captain Freeling, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is the boat, and I am she. Who are you? It's like, oh, okay, well, that must mean that you are Assad and Nestle, Brackish, Anya, Zal, Jesse, correct? I so many names I had to remember.
Yes.
I mean, you're not wrong, but the last person who knew who we were already wasn't exactly friendly.
And by the way, this man, he is dressed in very, very nice clothes. He it looks like he is someone of wealth. He tells you, he's like, oh no. I apologize. No, I only know y'all by name because I received the message a few days ago by a good friend of yours. You might know him as Emlo.
Oh, yes, that name tracks.
Yes. He said he had promised you something, and he sent me to fulfill that promise. And he takes out his little satchel and you see him digging through stuff. And he goes like, yeah, here it goes. He brings out a pretty large box, and he goes like, he hands this over to I guess Nessa. He goes like, this is for you, and he hands the big pretty large box to Nestle, and then he reaches back into his bag. He pulls out a piece of paper and hands it over to Freeling. He goes like, and this is meant for you. And Freeling, and he explains that the paper there, it's from Emlo. He wants to thank you for everything you did for him, and he wants to make sure that you are taken care of anytime you visit. That paper, if shown at any of the ports, will cover all your expenses for your travel from now till you lose that paper, basically. And he tells Nessa, and in there is your payment for aiding and helping Emlo. It's 10,000 gold pieces.
Okay, one sec. No. This is a thing. On your paints.
Ah, well, you killed her.
It's like, oh my god, is she okay? Did I do something?
She has a huge fucking smile on her face.
You might want to check on her, but no, yes.
Brackish takes a look over her real quick. Oh no, she is a merchant type person, and I don't think she has had that much gold at all.
You see, he kind of like bows towards her. He goes like, and okay, well, again, my master sends his thanks. He hopes to see you again in the future. But yes, that is all I'm here to do. With that, farewell. And he kind of like starts running away. Freeling gives her last rose again, gives a hug and handshake to everyone down the line, saving Nestle for last. And as she walks up to Nestle, she goes something. You know, when I first met you, you kind of like, I saw something in you that really intrigued me, and long story short, I'm really glad I was able to meet you. But do you mind if I give you a gift?
No, of course I don't mind.
Well, once I describe it, you might not want to take it, but you see her like reach behind her neck as you see her trying to untie something, and it takes her a few seconds, but she finally gets it undone. She's like, okay, well, I want you to hold this for me. I guess it's not really a gift per se, but hold this for me. And you see her like reach behind you. She starts tying something. She starts tying like a necklace. This necklace it used to belong to my mother. She died very, very long time ago, and it's the only thing I have of her. After hearing that, you might not want to take it, but I want you to bring it back to me when this is all done. Can you do that for me?
I see. Well, if that's the case, I think I have a gift for you too. Where are these will saves?
I'm ignoring
This
them.
is Anya resisting squeeing.
Oh my god.
Oh my... You cannot tell me that that's not cute.
I will hold on to this, but I need you to hold on to something for me as well, if that's okay with you. I don't know if you're proficient in these, but I'm pretty sure you are, considering you are quite a fighter. And then he hands her a rapier. This is my quote-unquote father's rapier.
Are you sure you wanna?
If it keeps you safe, it will probably be better in your hands.
Well, I mean, I did just finish giving you something very sentimental to me, so how can I deny this gift?
This is the sword that I received from pretty much my mentor. One of the things that I remember him by. So keep on to it until... And then he gives a little wink. Yes, I did wink in person too, on accident.
But she gives you a quick hug, and just to like secretly try to do this, she gives you like a little kiss on the cheek, but trying not to let anyone else see that. No, none of y'all can roll perception checks for this. And then
Anya failed the will save versus adorable and is now Andres. Andres walks over, puts a hand on Nestle's shoulder. Nestle,
Yeah?
we finished with this? You wife that woman.
Excuse you? I'm sorry. I'm like Assad's just been sitting over here, just like casually, kind of listening. I'm sorry. What? Those are not words you put together like that, Andres.
They are now.
No, they are not. I forbid it.
Wait, so...
Oh, so now you're gonna try to
out of
ground me?
character, I spent how many months with Freeling?
about 3.
Okay.
No, technically almost 4 months.
I think it'd be appropriate, just really quick, to Assad kind of like looks at all at Freeling, at Soroka, and at Brackish, Jesse too, since y'all are not gonna continue on this quest. I have to thank you guys all very much for sticking around with us and being a part of this terrifying journey. You all did not have to help me and Nestle at all, and y'all were very good people to help out.
I would have felt terrible if I did not help you, Assad.
No, of course, but
You and your friends got me away from those slavers.
yeah, I'm honestly, in a weird way, kind of glad we came across you, because I don't know what could have happened to y'all if we didn't come across.
I would have died many more times.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to. Okay, he kind of like smiles a bit, and he gets a little giddy. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry that I'm kind of like taking the floor here, but I've never done this before with my memories, so and this is like a father like in the real world who gets really excited and he wants to show people pictures of his kids. I've never pulled the bracelet with my memories before. I wonder if they'll, if I'll be able to actually see what they look like, Right. I've never tried this before. So let's give it a shot.
Andres' eyes go big.
All right.
I gotta see
Oh
this.
God. He pulls the bracelet. What do I see?
Okay, so as you grab your bracelet, you are, I want to say you're very nervously doing this, like almost like slowly doing it, and you grab it. You are almost scared for an instant to twist it, but you finally build up the courage to do so. Almost like painstakingly slow, at least it feels painstakingly slow, an image starts to appear. And everyone sees this. And then slowly and slowly, the body starts to form. Faces last, of course. This always happens in the moments you wish that never happened. But for the first time, everyone sees Assad's wife and kids.
And he has his hands on his head and he is just like jumping around. Oh my god, it works! Oh my god, look, there they are! There they are!
Is that what they look like?
Yes!
Andres tries to pat Assad on the shoulder and it just misses, and it's just... You have a very lovely family.
Thank you.
And I,
They live somewhere in this kingdom, do they not?
Yeah, they would have to.
No, we're not in
Maybe
that
we
kingdom
can
yet.
find them and give them a visit.
Assad,
Yeah?
I have something terrible to tell you.
What?
I found the
No,
troublemaker. It's that one.
Okay, we're just gonna end it there because I don't think you can end it in a more happier moment. So yeah. So then
this
this is
so much
the officially.
wholesomeness.
This is, I guess, the official end to book 3. Our next session will start book 4. And guys, we're on the road to the last half of this AP. It's taking us a while to get to here. Other than that, we continue this. We will continue into book 4 next time.